They're at the post. They're off in the Northern Dancer. And it's Bourbon Bay who broke on top for Joe Talamo. Seaside Retreat is on the outside, and Hotep is toward the rail. Hailstone is in between runners, gets jostled about just a bit there as they run into the turn. And then we have Wigmore Hall, who settles just off the early pace. That one is followed by Simmard and Laureate Conductor. And Alan Garcia places Al Khali at the back of the pack as they take that rise up to the back stretch. And it's Bourbon Bay, and Joe Talamo is nursing him on a length and a half advantage. Seaside Retreat under a good hold in second, and Hotep saved ground to the back stretch. Hailstone's in fourth and 2.5 lengths off the lead. Wigmore Hall travels well toward the rail, back in fourth now, just 2.5 lengths off the lead. And they run up the backstretch. Bourbon Bay has led every step. Watched intently by Seaside Retreat in second. Hotep to the inside third. Then we have Hailstone in fourth. Wigmore Hall's buried down on the inside fifth. Then Laureate Conductor Simmard sent 3 wide and starts to pick them off, making a move toward the leaders. Al Khali still trails his field at the midpoint of the backstretch. 3/4 of a mile was 1:18.4 on the firm going, and they run to the 5/8 pole. Bourbon Bay, Simmard vaults into contention on the outside second now. Seaside Retreat is still a reserve third. Hotep is at the rail in fourth position. Then Hailstone in fifth. Spencer sitting chilly on Wigmore Hall. Laureate Conductor has him pinned down on the rail. Al Khali's trailed throughout, and Simmard has taken the lead for Patrick Husbands with 3 furlongs to go in the Northern Dancer. And it's Simmard by 2. Talamo asking Bourbon Bay in second. Seaside Retreat asks for more run on the outside in the third position. Hotep toward the rail. 2 furlongs out in the Northern Dancer. And it's Simmard in front. Patrick Husbands trying to get him home. Simmard, Al Khali, like he was shot out of a cannon, is coming hard down the center of the course. And Wigmore Hall is closing fast at the rail. Wigmore Hall, Al Khali. Between them is Simmard, Wigmore Hall, and Jamie Spencer to win the Northern Dancer. The unofficial result of the 8th race, the winner number 4, Wigmore Hall. Number 5, Simmard was second, with 8, Al Khali third, and 7, Laureate Conductor was fourth. The running time was 2:30 3/5.
You know, he was very brave, a slow pace, and very extremely messy race. And if just to be honest, down to the 3 pole, and we still hadn't picked up, I was a bit worried, but he beat a Group 1 winner over a mile on his first start of the year. So he's got a good turn of foot. Had to be ballsy, go down the inner. And look, I got the room, and I'm just delighted for the connections. And Mr. Houghton, who could have sold him earlier in the year, and he didn't do so, and hopefully he's starting to reap the dividends now.
And the inside, is well documented, is the place to be.
Well, I had no choice.
You had no choice. You took off this horse in the Arlington Million because you rode the winner, but he did get a bit of a rough go in there.
Yeah, he ran a marvellous race, but you got to remember it was his first start since May, so it was basically a good prep run for today. And you know, it's hard to say whether he really had to stay a mile and a half because he went so slow. But he's a great horse to me, and he's justifiably won a Group 1 now.
Wigmore Hall takes the Northern Dancer as the choice with Jamie Spencer steering the horse along.
Congratulations goes out to the connections involved with this win here, with number 4, that being Wigmore Hall, who does pick up the victory at odds of 7-5. Simmard ran a courageous race to finish in second. Al Khali was third, and Lorette Conductor finished in the 4th place spots. Friend of Mike Bell and Mark Houghton is the owner of this horse. I'm not sure how their health is, but this horse has given them a couple of heart attacks in consecutive races now. I thought at the top of the stretch, Don, it was going to be deja vu, because this one had a disastrous trip in the Arlington Million, but finally got some race room along the inside.
He ran huge. I mean, he was down on the inside the whole way. You heard Jamie Spencer say he had no choice. That isn't exactly where he wanted to be, but it kind of worked out really well. In fact, as they went along, he was sitting 5th down on the inside, still 5th at the half, 5th at the 3/4, and the horse was actually 6th because Simmard was making his big move on the outside, and then he even lost another position. He was more towards the rear of the field, but when Jamie was able to ask this horse to run up the inside, he responded gamely. It looked like Al Khali was going to win for a moment there. It looked like Simmard was going to win for a moment there.